So with this one, what I'm about to do is I renew this ECU, this Mercedes-Benz ME9.7. So I renew the ECU. So what I'm going to do now is, you need to connect it through OBD or bench mode. So with the multi-prog, you just connect the OBD connector and you don't need to turn the machine on. It will automatically do everything for you. So what I'm going to do now is I'll open the software and read the data. So now that I've connected it, it tells you OBD. So anytime you are asked to read it by OBD, there is the connection. You find your pin out and connect it this way. So with this one, if you can see, it now shows connected. Yeah. So now that it's connected, the next thing I'll do is to read the data. So with this one, I'm reading the map data, but before that, I'll read the boot data, which is normally not needed. So I'll read the two data. So now I'll wait for multi-prog to finish reading it. So when it is connected successfully, to be able to show the VIN number and other things. So you follow the instruction as it is stated, then you allow it to read. So you can see it is done reading. And now I'm going to read the map data. So with this ME9.7, is just read the map data. It's not like the other ones that you'll be able to read by boot or by bench mode. So this one is by OBD mode. As you've seen the connection, you do your connection, or you can read it on the vehicle if you want. So if you can see, it's able to pull the VIN and the calibration data and the number of DTC and every other things in it. So what I'll do now is I'll just wait for it to copy the map data from the ECU. So this ECU has been renewed and is for a client who is going to work on it, who is going to program it to a vehicle. So I'm just copying this renewal data down. Then maybe next time when I have it, I'll write it and see if it will fix my issue. If I have any vehicle, I'll just write it and see if writing the data will fix my issue, my active and personal. It will turn it to no for me. So I'll write it, I'll read it down and save it. So I'll wait for the tool to do the reading. Then you can see that when you check you can't find any power, because those voltage and current reading comes direct from the multi-prog power supply. So with this one, that the power supply is not connected and we are using the OBD cord, that's where you can see that it's not able to give us any reasonable voltage for the system. So the only thing it does is it's now communicating with the ECU. Then I'll wait for it to do the writing. I'll wait for it to do the reading. Then from there, I'll know what to do next. So one thing I like about multi-prog also is when it is doing the reading, after the reading is done, it tells you the time it took to read the data. But maybe another time I'll try and clone direct instead of renewing the ECU. Yeah, going through the renewal processes before. Next time I'll try and clone it and see if it will work like the way I'm doing now. So I'll wait for it to finish reading. With this one, even after reading the map, now I have to write it and see if it will be able to start a car. You only do this when you have the original ECU working. Then you have to read the data from the original ECU and copy it onto the used one, so that everything will be copied direct into it. So with this read data, I've not even checked if it has the keys and everything. I'm sure it has the keys, that's why it has the boot over there. So it is done reading, and MULTI-PROG is going to calculate the time spent, and it's going to tell me the time that I spent in reading the ECU. Yeah, so it tells me it spent 6 minutes 13 seconds to read this ECU. So let me go through the data. I'm seeing more F, and you can see there is data in the system. So I think maybe because there is a map data, that's why I'm seeing it this way. So this is the data. So what I'll do now is I'll save it. And use it later. Maybe when I want to renew another ECU, I can just copy it onto it and see if the ECU will be renewed. But for now, I've used the author to do the version work on it. So now the ECU is now renewed. So I'm just copying the data down for future use. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more videos.